Hello friends, I am Dr. Siddharth Goswami again, and today I want to speak about one of the major and hot topic in our society, and that is coronavirus. See, I just want to discuss about this topic, that is coronavirus, because lately I have been receiving several emails, videos in WhatsApp status that several countries are doing this and that to spread the coronavirus. There are a number of conspiracy theories put up by some, God knows, Chinese intelligence agent or what. There are a number of videos regarding conspiracy theory by United States of America, other videos also about the coronavirus outbreak. See, people everywhere are talking about the conspiracy theory, or there is a world war, talking about China, USA, etc. People are uploading several videos, several forms of conspiracy theory, and finally blaming the government of the respective state. But these are all myths. This is my personal opinion. These are not true. Why, I will explain you. Just bear with me few seconds or few minutes rather. I will explain everything. I will try the best of my ability to explain. So, what actually is coronavirus, and when was it developed or evolved, and how it came to human society? I will try to explain in brief referring to the detailed literature about coronavirus that was published in Harrison's Internal Medicine Volume 2, that is in 19th edition of Harrison's Internal Medicine, which was published way back in 2015 or 2016. See this book. I'll just try to show you. See this book. I think it's visible. This is Harrison's book, and this book is 19th edition. And you can very well see that overnight this book cannot be published, right? See this book. So this is a book which I will refer. This is like a Bible of internal medicine, or rather a Bible for doctors, you can say like that. So I will also quote the page. In my book it is page number 1204, that is 1204. Everything is written about coronavirus. So I will just go through, and I think you will understand. Anyone will understand. The literature is very simple, and it's quite illustrative. I will try. See, I will not go into the details. I will straightly go into the epidemiology of coronavirus. An extraordinary outbreak of coronavirus associated illness known as SARS occurred in 2002 to 2003. These are all reported in this book that is published in 2015-16. So all this conspiracy theory, this and that, by Chinese government, by American government, by Indian government, these are just, I have no words to say. These are simply myths, nonsense, ridiculous, rubbish. Okay, so an extraordinary outbreak of the coronavirus associated illness known as SARS occurred in 2002-2003. The outbreak apparently began in southern China and eventually resulted in 8096 recognized cases in 28 countries in Asia, please note, Europe and North and South America. 90% of the cases occurred in China and Hong Kong. The natural reservoir of SARS-CoV, now it's NCov, this is novel coronavirus, and at that time it was known as the SARS coronavirus. Both are basically similar, because even this novel coronavirus, it also ultimately results to SARS. SARS is severe acute respiratory syndrome. So at that time it was not properly named. That's why it's known as SARS, because that coronavirus, that is today's coronavirus, it led to severe acute respiratory syndrome, and today also the same thing is happening, and this is the same. You can go through the book, you can see the page, everything is written. It's about coronavirus, the same thing, nothing new. It's just the name is just new. Anyways, The natural reservoir of SARS-CoV appeared to be the horseshoe bat, and the outbreak may have originated from human contact with infected animals such as the palm civet. In most cases, however, the infection was transmitted from human to human. See, in most cases, in that time also, in most cases, however, the infection was transmitted from human to human. Case fatality rates varied among outbreaks with an overall figure of 9.5%. That is much higher than today. We have already developed a sort of immunity within ourselves. That's why now the fatality rate is about 2 to 3%. Anyways, the disease also, this fatality rate will also increase eventually, because 2 to 3% the fatality rate is calculated as of the data which is published as of now. Slowly the data will increase, the cases, more cases will be reported, and the value will also change. The disease appeared to be somewhat milder in cases in United States and was clearly less severe among children. The outbreak ceased in 2003. 17 cases were detected, however, in 2004, mostly in laboratory associated settings, and no cases have been reported subsequently at that time, 2015-16. The mechanisms of transmission of SARS and CoV, that is coronavirus, are completely understood. Clusters of cases suggest that spread may occur via both large and small droplets, aerosols, and perhaps via the fecal-oral route as well. This is not explored yet. The outbreak of illness in a large apartment complex in Hong Kong suggested that environmental sources such as sewage of water may also play a role in transmission. Some ill individuals appeared to be hyper-infectious and were capable of transmitting infection to 10 to 40 contacts each. Although most infections resulted in spread either to no one or 3 or fewer individuals. Now the thing has changed. This is where the thing has changed, because the virus has adapted. It is spreading apparently more rapidly than compared to that time. Since it began in 2012, June 2012, another extraordinary outbreak of serious respiratory illness, MERS, has been linked with a coronavirus. May 2014, total of 536 cases and 145 deaths, that is almost 27%, have been reported due to coronavirus. All the cases have been associated with contact or travel, or mainly travel to the 6 countries in or near the Arabian Peninsula, Jordan, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. Cases have also been reported in France, Italy, Tunisia, Germany, Spain, and United Kingdom. Person-to-person transmission has been documented, but sustained spread in communities has not. Now I will discuss about a little thing, that is R value in epidemiology. In epidemiology, the basic reproduction number, sometimes also known as the basic reproductive ratio, is denoted by R0 or R0 of an infection, and can be thought of as a expected number of cases directly generated by one case in a population where all the individuals are susceptible to that infection. That means, what is R0? R0 is simply a value that measures the infection or the infectious load in a community or society. By how it measures? It is one person, he will infect how many people in the society. That is the R0 or R0. This definition describes the state where no other individuals are infected or immunized naturally or by vaccine. That means, that is today's scenario, because no one is naturally immune or by vaccination immune against human coronavirus, that is novel human coronavirus, NCov. And also R0 can never be modified by way of vaccination campaigns. The most important use of R0 are determined if an emerging infectious disease can spread in a population and determining whether or what portion of the population should be immunized through vaccine to eradicate the disease. In commonly used infectious models, there are several models describing infection. So mostly the most in common infection models where R0 is greater than 1, the infection will be able to start spreading in the population. I'll explain again. If this R0 is more than 1, then infection will start spreading in the community. And if this R0 is less than 1, then this infection will not spread in the community. In case of coronavirus, so the target, not only in case of coronavirus, in case of any epidemic or pandemic disease, any communicable disease, our goal or the goal of the health system is to reduce the value of R0 lower than 1 or equal to 1. So it will stop the community spread. How is it possible? The only possible way to reduce R0 to less than equal to 1 is by lockdown or by isolation or by quarantine. Now people will think that no one is affected in our community, why we will isolate, why will we lock down, this and that. But this is the only way to reduce the value of R0 and hence the only way to stop the spreading of the infection. Why is it necessary? Because this book, which was published in way back 2014, 15 or 16, there also it is specifically mentioned that there is no specific therapy of coronavirus or SARS with established efficacy. Still now, there is no treatment of coronavirus, whatever may be the strand, whether it's NCov, whether it's SARS-CoV, whether it's MERS-CoV, any. The main treatment today is supportive treatment. That is, to support the patient through ventilation. So there is a huge demand and need of ventilators, and ventilation is very expensive. Then there are certain antivirals which is also showing good result. Not only now, previously also. For example, oseltamivir or Tamiflu. I just don't remember the name of the scientist who had discovered Tamiflu. Some Berger he's an Austrian scientist. I really am sorry to remember his name. I can't recall his name. Anyways, pardon me for that. He invented Tamiflu. Tamiflu is an effective medicine, antiviral against influenza type virus. So in certain cases of coronavirus, Tamiflu or oseltamivir does show and has shown good results, but it is not a specific treatment for coronavirus. Second, now it's already very popular, that is hydroxychloroquine, that is a malaria drug, anti-malarial drug. That's also in specific doses, is a type of prophylaxis and also helps in treatment, but these are not specific prophylaxis, these are not specific treatment, these are all experimentals. These are showing or have shown good results in certain cases, but not necessarily are the treatment for coronavirus. So what is the treatment for coronavirus? Number 1, supportive treatment, and number 2, to increase the immunity. How to increase the immunity? Earlier glucocorticoids were used, because of the suggestion that immunopathology may contribute to the disease. So the only way to stop the pandemic situation of coronavirus is by lockdown. So instead of spreading all these rumors about several conspiracy theory, about the attitude of pseudo-liberalism that nothing will happen to me, the government is trying to lock me down, I will go and fly kites, roam about, is a utter rubbish and is a threat to the society. Please care for the society, for humanity. Stop community spread of this deadly coronavirus, and take care of yourself, your family, your community, your society, and obey the government rules and regulations. And I do support lockdown, and I'm already locked down in my home. Anyways, thank you everyone for hearing me. If it's of any help, do hit the like button. Thank you.